everybody, and it's another week. It's another week. It's another week. But amazing weather, though. Truly amazing weather. And we're at the end of the garden. This is the back of our garden, and there's a reason we've been down here, and we're talking about dens today. You like building dens, don't you?
I love building dens. When the boys were young, we built dens all over the forest when we went out for cycle rides and walks and things. So, yep,
Good. Yeah.
going to enjoy today.
If you remember, we started doing den building at Poppets down in the bottom classroom, and we had frames out and sheets out, and we were doing den building down there. But we have a big den in our house, well, in our garden, and that's the reason we're down here. So we had some pictures in this week as well of people's dens. Shall we have a look at them?
They're really good, aren't they?
They are really good.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they're really, really good.
Lots of fun making them and lots of fun playing in them as well.
Aren't those really cool pictures? Thank you to Harry and Imogen and Theo and Adam and Brown Bear too, because he was in his little den.
Fantastic.
But really good pictures, and thank you guys. Thank you for doing that. That's really fab. So we're down at the end of the garden because at the end of our garden we have a den permanently in situ. We are actually sitting where our vegetable patch used to be. 10 years ago we had a really big vegetable patch and we had lots of potatoes growing at one stage, and our youngest son used to come home from school and he used to dig the potatoes up, and he kept digging and kept digging.
And digging.
So
and
come
digging.
with me and we're going to have a look at where this den is. Shall we go?
Let's go, Big Ted. Come on. Right. Come on. Here we go. Here is the den. Right. I'm just going to climb into it a moment. Right. Oh. Down here. Right, we are in the den, aren't we, Big Ted? Yeah, it's really good in here, isn't it? Right. Do you remember the time when Jonathan and a friend slept in here? Yeah, we can just have a little sleep there. There we go. Pretend you're asleep, Big Ted. Okay, so this is the den. To be honest, it was a lot of fun making, and we're not really quite sure what to do with it now. So if you've got any ideas, please do let us know. But anyway, I think, are you ready, Big Ted? We've got the den here. You're ready for a story? I think we should have a story about Kipper. So let's hear this story.
So this book is a book about Kipper. Are we ready? Kipper was in the mood for tidying his basket. "You are falling apart," he said to Rabbit. "You are chewed and you are soggy," he said to his ball and his bone. "And you are disgusting," he said to his smelly old blanket. Out they went. "That's better," said Kipper. But it was not better. Now his basket was uncomfortable. He twisted and he turned, he wriggled and he wriggled, but it was not good. He could not get comfortable. "Silly basket," said Kipper, and went outside. Outside there were two ducks. They looked very comfortable standing on one leg. "That's what I should do," said Kipper. But he wasn't very good. He could only wobble. Some wrens had made a nest inside a flower pot. It looked very cosy. "I should sleep in one of those," said Kipper. But Kipper would not fit inside a flower pot. He was much too big. The squirrels had made their nest out of sticks. "I will build myself a stick nest," said Kipper. But Kipper's nest was not very good. He could only find 3 sticks. The sheep looked very happy just sitting in the grass. No, that was no good either. The grass was much too tickly. The frog had found a sunny place in the middle of the pond. He was sitting on a lily pad. "I wonder if I could do that," said Kipper. But he couldn't. Perhaps a nice dark hole would be good, thought Kipper. The rabbit seems to like them. But it was not a rabbit hole. Kipper rushed indoors and hid beneath his blanket. His lovely, old, smelly blanket. Kipper put the blanket back in his basket. He found his rabbit. Sorry, rabbit, he said. He found his bone and his ball. I like my basket just the way it is, yawned Kipper. He climbed in and pulled the basket over his head. It was the best basket in the whole wide... Shh. Kipper had gone to sleep. Yay. I like that book. And now we're going to wake you all back up again because we're going to do singing time.
Wow, that was a fantastic Kipper story, wasn't it? Loved that. Did you like it as well? Yay!
Right, we're going to finish. Yes, finish with singing time. And we're going to do the sneezing, and we're going to do washing our hands.
Oh, yes.
Come on, everybody. So you ready?
Right.
Ready? Come on then, let's go.
Come on, everybody, and ring your bells, ring your bells, ring your bells. Come on, everybody, and ring your bells. It's warm-up time.
Ready?
Come on, everybody, and clap your hands. Wash your hands, wash your hands. Come on, everybody, and wash your hands. It's warm-up time. Come on, everybody, and sneeze like this. Sneeze like this. Sneeze like this. Come on, everybody, and sneeze like this. It's warm-up time. You're loving that, aren't you?
No, I'm not. Right, we tried to think about building songs, and the
Yes.
only one we could come up was The Wise and Fool are just builders. So we're going to sing The Wise Man Built His House Upon the Rocks. Are you ready?
The wise man built his house upon the rocks. The wise man built his house upon the rocks. The wise man built his house upon the rock, and the rains came a-tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up, and the house on the rock stood firm.
Are you ready?
The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand, and the rains came a-tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up, and the house on the sand fell flat.
Yay. Okay.
Okay.
Right, should we do the Grand Old Duke of York?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready? Oh, the
grand old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when they're up, they're up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they're only halfway up, they were neither up nor down.
Yay.
Woo!
That was really cool.
you know-
Okay, so I was thinking about songs to do with dens at the bottom of the garden, and the only one I could come up with was about a worm at the bottom of the
worm.
garden. A worm. Like the ones that live in the compost bins.
Yeah, they live over there, don't they?
Yeah. So it's called Wiggly Woo.
Is that his name? Is that a cracking name for a worm? Right, there we go.
Are you ready? The
There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. He wiggles all day and he wiggles all night,
no
no matter what the people might say. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo.
And we're only singing that once.
He has got lots of friends as well. You could sing that as many times as you want, children. Your mummy
We're really
will love
sorry.
it.
We're
They'll love
really
it.
sorry. Right, we're on Zoom, but we will do that twice. Are you ready?
Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, whee!
All right. Should we go again?
Yeah, let's go again.
It's the last time, I promise.
Okay, here we
Ready?
go. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon.
Ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whee! Yay!
Okay, right.
That's good.
Everybody take care, look after yourselves. Everybody says hello too, so hello from Liz, from Anthea and Taj and Pam and Carol. They all send their love. Stay safe, be nice to each other, be kind, and
Enjoy your dens.
enjoy your den.
Have a teddy bear's picnic in your den. Why not?
Guess we'll see you next week, for which we're really sorry. Bye.
Bye.